What's up, Buttercup? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my 2024 Goodreads Reading Challenge overview that I have been doing since 2017, maybe 2018. I am a little late to the game, however, at least it's still in January. You can tell, or maybe not. If you're new here, you probably can't tell. But if you have been around the block with me, you can tell that my shelves are not fully stocked with my books. That's because I am still in the process of moving, and that's why this video is a little late. Apologies, but I made it, so A for effort. I don't think I'm gonna go too in-depth like the other videos I have in the past. 2024 was a hot mess, but I have 6 pictures to share regarding stats, but not all of them are correct, so that's why I kind of don't care anymore. Because statistics, they can be manipulated and they're just and that doesn't mean just reading stats. Like, statistics overall can be manipulated quite easily. But anyway, let's just go into the first picture. It's not accurate. It's a great start. But like I said, like a lot of these stats, they're not going to be completely accurate. But let's go with it. I had a lot of DNFs in 2024. Yeah, it wasn't great. Especially the last half, lots of DNFs. I tried things out and it didn't work. So I'm gonna say instead of 175 books, let's go with 155? I don't even know. And that also means that the 58,000 page reads isn't accurate either, but you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. Most people only read 12 books a year, and that's completely great as well. I think if you're reading for fun or even for work, you're doing a fantastic job. Keep at it. Picture number 2. The shortest book is correct, and I gave that 3 stars. It's a short story. The complete Outlander series isn't right because I didn't read all 9 books in 2024 or 10. It's 9 or 10 books. I lost count, whatever. Those books just keep on going and it needs to stop. I think the book coming up next is the last one. They keep getting longer, and the time that it takes to write them, it just keeps getting longer as well. So I think this might be the last one, 9 or 10 or 11, I don't even know. But I like marking stuff down like box sets, and this is a box set. If I've read them all, therefore I have, and it's marked. So that's fine. Picture number 3, average rating is 3.8 stars, and that's accurate. Like I said, I tried out a lot of stuff and it did not work out. So we'll see how 2025 goes. Picture number 4, I kind of hate the first review of the year because it's written review. So my book, yes, that's my book, I published in March of 2024, was an updated post, edit, whatever. I'm so brain dead right now. I hate moving. The first book that I actually read in 2024 was Skin by Audrey Rush. And actually, my first DNF of 2024 was Wide Acre by Filippo Gregory. And the last book I read in 2024 was Trial by Ambush by Marcia Clark. Picture number 5. These last 2 are graphs from Storygraph, and this is interesting to me because I'm not a huge fan of slow-paced books, so not surprising that most of what I read, at least to the subjective opinion of Storygraph users, I read mostly medium-paced books, but not fast-paced books. I don't know. How do you... Oh no, yeah, I blanked. How do you mark fast-paced, medium-paced, slow-paced? You do it by yourself, so I guess it's like the majority of people who say a book is, for example, slow-paced, then it's slow-paced. Okay. Yes. Mood is interesting as well because also subjective, and I just kind of find it funny. Not really. It's realistic for 2024 that it's dark, adventurous, mysterious, and challenging. Though I'm not sure what challenging means. Challenging life? Yes, that was the vibe for last year. Picture number 6. Page number makes sense for me as well. 73% of my books came out to be around 300 to 499 pages, and then 18% less than 300 pages. Thick books weren't in the cards for me in 2024 at just 9% of books read at 500 pages or more. And I bet a lot of them were DNFs. I surpassed my 33 book goal for 2024, and I'm cool with that. Tracking for me is pretty basic. I don't have bookshelves on my Goodreads other than favorite books, want to read, read, and currently reading. And I'm not going through almost 3,000 books to move some into a DNF category or just like create the DNF category. I don't have the time, energy, or patience, and therefore not a care in the world to do that. So my DNFs are mixed in with just all the things that you see on my Goodreads account. I'm trying to remember if back in 2015 or 16, whatever I got the account, they even had the option to do shelves. And then at that point, I didn't even know that DNFing was a thing. I did it, but I didn't know there was a term for it or anything like that. It's just not serious to me. So it's just there. If you ask, however, about a book, I'll tell you if I DNF'd it or not. It's just not tracked on a random website, honestly. It is what it is. Goodreads is a dumpster fire. So I use it for fun. I don't think that stats, tracking books, and like math in general is fun. I have a math disability and I don't like numbers. So I just do whatever. My challenge number for 2025, I think it's like either 33 or 35 books. It's something like that. I'm going to for sure surpass it. So at this point, who cares? This is my vibe for 2025. Who cares? I don't know if that's a good vibe, but here we are. I am reading for fun. I've always read for fun, but I just don't have the extra time, energy, yada yada, to really dig into tracking more to then create better stats. Books are books. You're reading, you're enjoying, you don't enjoy, that's totally fine. You DNF, who cares? Like, okay. I think a lot of people focus a little too much on the stats and goals and all that stuff and forget that reading is supposed to be fun unless you're doing it for work or college, but then that can be fun as well, depending. Not all the time, but if you have to do it, then you gotta do it. And then you supplement that bleh feeling with some fun books on the side. That's what I had to do for basically all of my college years. Being assigned books that suck, that was hard. It really was. And then having to do like papers on it every week. But I digress, y'all. Thank you so much for watching my video on my 2024 Goodreads overview. The next video, I don't know what it will be, but because I'm moving, it's just been a lot lately. So I'm just doing my best. You do your best as well. I will see you in the next video. Have a great month, year, day, second. I did that all wrong, but that's okay. Thank you again. Bye.